Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. Let's see, the first two were submitted by Jenny Ned in the comments, and she found the stabilized version of that MetaPod video that I had posted. And then she also submitted this one here of this UFO that was taken over Kissimmee, Florida. Let's see, and I have this video here of this guy's calling it a UFO Battalion taking over the sea, and I believe this was someplace on the East Coast. Let's see, I got this one here from Reddit. This is video taken from the USS Omaha. I think Jeremy Corbell released this footage, and then I have this footage here. It was taken of from the International Space Station of a UFO coming up over Earth's horizon. And then let's see, I got this video here. It's a short, real quick about these handbags that are seen in a lot of ancient reliefs and statues. And I just want to give my opinion of what I think it's what they're referring to. Also have this document here taken from the FBI vault, talking about Majestic 12, which was a group formed in, I think, sometime in 1947, and I believe it was after the Roswell crash that the government got together and brought scientists, military officials, and other government officials together to try and figure out what was going on, and also to cover up any of the UFO information. And then last is this patent here, right from Google Patents, of a triangular spacecraft that uses some kind of field interacting with the plane wave emitted by antenna, but it I think it made it decreased the weight. I'm not sure if it decreased 100% of the weight, but I think from what I remember, it decreased like 80% of the weight, so that would seem like a kind of like an anti-gravity craft. But anyways, if you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing this information to you, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video, and more importantly, please subscribe. It really helped me out with the algorithms. But anyways, like I said, this was submitted by Jenny Ned in the comments, and I had posted this MetaPod video, but it was very, very shaky. And this is the stabilized version of it. But check this out. Look at that thing. Here, it's dropping. Yeah, here you can see, in this slowed down version that there's some kind of glass over this because of the sun is glaring off of it. But some people are saying that, that there's a being inside of there. And I believe in Mexico, there have been videos and images of this thing, and they call it the La Bruja, or the witch. But yeah, this isn't the first time this craft has been videotaped. This has been seen many, many times. Anyways, the link will be in the description. Now, this is the other video that was submitted by Jenny Ned. I think that's what she calls herself. But in this video, it's there. I went through it and I really couldn't find real. Or any part of it that was totally in focus. I think that's about as much as you get. Now here's the thing, if someone is going to fake a video like this, right? It's most likely going to be perfect. You know what I mean? They, whatever graphic software they're using to create this thing, it's not going to be out of focus like this. I believe that's why I would consider this to be real. The fact that the person couldn't get it in focus because it was probably dark, and they're, if they used a cell phone camera, just wasn't good enough to get a perfectly in focus shot. But again, if someone's going to hoax something like this, there might be, a few seconds of it that are out of focus, but not the majority of it would be out of focus. But you can still make out, that this is a pretty impressive looking UFO. It kind of looks like a giant butterfly. Anyways, that's as much as I want to play of that. Let's go to this next video. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of a quick video. I'm going to go ahead and try and play the whole thing. But I believe, I'm not too sure, video footage of a UFO battalion, many mysterious lights above the ocean. Yeah, there's nothing here in the description, but if I remember correctly, when this thing first came out, I believe it was someplace on the East Coast.
Welcome. At sunset, some fishermen took this video, which showed these strange lights over the ocean. I tried to search for information about this video, and all I found was that it was filmed in August 1994. As for the location, I could not determine it.
Yeah, I wonder if someone could find a stabilized version of this video too. But this is one of the multiple videos showing crafts above our oceans. And there's literally thousands of videos of UFO in the water, UFO coming out of the water, UFOs going into the water, into lakes. So again, I would conclude that the reason why they're coming in and out of our oceans is because that's where they live. This idea that they're just down there hiding, I don't buy that. Because we've been literally seeing these things for thousands of years, not a couple thousand years, not even 5,000 years, right? There are cave paintings of UFOs that go back 30,000 years. So, yeah, these things have been around for a very long time. Anyways, let's go to this video here. This is from Jeremy Corbell. This is another one of the many videos taken of craft, UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call them, over our oceans. And remember, in that New York Times article, Ryan Graves said that, anytime they went out to do their military exercises, every single day when they did their military exercises, there was these crafts that were sitting out there seemingly like they were waiting for them.
We have 31 knots sustained wind topside.
I wonder if this was taken in infrared. I wonder if you could see this thing with the naked eye. Anyways, that's that. Let's see, let's check out this one here. And I think this is a kind of a, the controversial UFO sighting at the International Space Station. Let's see, among these incidents, a remarkable sighting of a blue blob-colored UFO caught on the ISS live feed has sparked suspicion and controversy. In this blog post, I will delve into the mysterious event, shed light on NASA's bizarre intentions, and explore why the agency has been accused of cutting the live feed and burying the videos in their archives. Okay, let's check out this video here. Oh yeah, it's only 40 seconds, so check this out. Oh, let me see. Technical difficulty here. Let's see if I can refresh this page. Hopefully that video will. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't know if that's a UFO or if that's just, like it says, it's some kind of blue blob. And I think they went to the blue screen. Yep. So yeah, so this is just a short video clip, but that's definitely something very strange looking, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like a craft, but it was definitely something, since NASA cut the live feed from it. Anyways, let's go to this one here. Oh yeah. Now, yeah, this is about these handbags, that are always seen on, or not always, but, seen in a lot of these statues and reliefs of ancient statues and megalithic sites.
But the ancient handbag, as it is now known, has quickly become a historical enigma, baffling scholars around the world. The mainstream narrative says that each ancient civilization developed independently, with little to no connection with each other. Yet the ancient handbag symbol has now been discovered in almost all ancient cultures. It first appears at Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, which dates back to 11,600 years ago. It also shows up in Mesopotamia, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and the Balkans. But strangely, despite the vast Atlantic Ocean and over 7,000 miles between them, the ancient handbag symbol appears in the Mesoamerican cultures, such as the Toltec, the Maya, and even the Olmec. Some people believe that this symbol represents a transference or handing down of ancient knowledge. Some even believe this could be a symbolic representation of some form of ancient technology. Archaeologists say it's a
what I think this represents a bag of seeds, because I'm not 100% positive about this, and if I'm wrong, someone can correct me in the comments, but I believe a lot of these reliefs were created either right before or after the Younger Dryas event, right, which is when those two meteors impacted the planet, right, and the extinction level event wiped out the majority of the human population and, most of the megafauna. And my theory is that that the humans that did survive, and even some humans that were brought onto this planet, because I'm pretty sure most of the races that are on this planet were brought here from another planet, or either arrived here from another planet. You know what I mean? Which is why we have people who sunburn and we have people who don't sunburn, right? I think the people who don't sunburn were either specifically created for this planet or, brought to this planet. And then the people who do sunburn, I think they arrived here from another planet that must have been far enough away from its sun that they didn't need melanin. But anyways, after the Younger Dryas event, I think these are the people that taught the human population, right? The newly developed human population farming. And I think, these bags represents bags of seeds, which is why in a lot of these reliefs you see this hand pointed down, and then a lot of times in the other hand that's pointed in the air, you can see like a pine cone. And I think that's the as above, so below thing. But I think they're telling people, look, if you, plant these seeds into the ground, what's going to come up are, the fruit.
Incidents, but the ancient...
And then this here, this fish man, right? I think this represents some of the advanced civilizations that came up out of the oceans to teach farming, or to help out the surviving humans on the surface. These guys came up out of the water, which is why they're represented as fish.
Handbag, as it is now known, has quickly become a historical enigma, baffling scholars around the world.
Let's see, I can't fast forward this thing, but you see these other people here, like these guys, right? These guys had wings, and I think they're a representation of some of the advanced beings that obviously they arrive from the sky, which is again why they have why they're depicted with wings. But these guys either arrived from another planet or were some of the advanced beings that lived on the surface. maybe they're out of Antarctica, but I think they represent the individuals or the cultures that reintroduced agriculture to the remaining humans. But anyways, that's just my theory. I could be wrong. So anyways, let's go on to this next link here. This is the Majestic 12 documents, which is, like I said, a group of scientists, military officials, and government officials who were formed in order to study the UFO phenomenon and also, help cover it up. But this is straight from the FBI's website. And, I've heard the FBI trying to say that this is all a giant hoax, but come on, anytime people find true information, you can always count on the FBI to, try and deny the existence where, they're going to lie about it. Yeah, this is subject: possible unauthorized disclosure of classified information related to Operation Majestic 12. Or they're also called MJ12 too is another name that they're referred to as. Let's see if I can zoom in a little on this. I think my eyes are a little too old to try and read this small print. But this is, 24 pages. And you know what? Eventually, my whole channel here is just about, just introducing people to some of this stuff. I don't want to, delve too deeply into this, or these videos will become too long. But when I start doing my my live podcast again, and that's going to be once I get monetized, I think I'm going to start devoting episodes or podcasts to just going over these documents, because I actually have a bunch of other PDFs of some of these documents that relate to UFOs and the development of humans that the FBI and the CIA have. And again, there's a whole bunch of information that I've been collecting from the internet that I don't put out on these videos. But when I start doing live podcast again, I will devote episodes to just looking over these documents and spending time going over everything in them. Anyways, let's go to this last link here. This is from Google Patents. It's about these triangular spacecraft. This is a spacecraft having a triangular hull with vertical electrostatic line charges on each corner that produce a horizontal electric field parallel to the sides of the hull. This field, interacting with a plane wave emitted by antenna on the side of the hull, generates a force per volume, combining both lift and propulsion. So these are basically anti-gravity devices, right? So anyone who wants to say that like the TR-3B doesn't exist, or some people call it the Aurora or the Manta, right? Here are the patents. This invention is a spacecraft having a triangular hull. Well, let's see, I just read that. Let's see. This spacecraft has a hull in the shape of an equilateral triangle. A parabolic antenna is centrally located in the bottom of the hull. An array of horizontal slot antennas located along the side of the hull. Each back corner has a corner conducting plate which is charged to a positive voltage. The forward corner has a conducting plate charged to a negative voltage. A motion-controlled hemisphere is located on the bottom surface in each of the three corners. Now, there's a bunch of information here that definitely goes over my head, but I'm sure there are some of you guys out there who who understand what all this is about. So the link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But people who say we don't have this stuff, our military doesn't have anti-gravity device, or anti-gravity craft, here it is. Here's the patent right on Google. So, no one can say that this is This is a hoax. But anyways, thank you so much for making it till the end. As I said before, if you appreciate the time and effort that I put into bringing this information to you, please like this video, please share this video, and more importantly, please subscribe. It'll really help me out. Thanks so much. Until next time, take care.